Why are USCIS decisions inconsistent? Imagine applying for a visa or green card and feeling hopeful, only to get a decision that seems different from what others received. That's because the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS, makes decisions based on many factors. The process isn't always the same for everyone, and that can make outcomes seem unpredictable. USCIS officers have what's called discretionary judgment. This means they look at each case individually and decide based on the information provided. They consider eligibility requirements but also weigh positive and negative factors specific to each applicant. For example, even if someone meets all the rules, negative factors like past immigration violations or insufficient evidence can influence the decision. This discretion allows officers to make fair choices, but it also introduces variability. Two similar cases might get different results because of how officers interpret the details. Another reason for inconsistency is the evidence submitted. If an applicant provides clear, complete documents, their chances are better. But if the evidence is incomplete or unclear, USCIS might issue a request for evidence or a notice of intent to deny. Responding promptly and thoroughly to these notices can make a big difference. Different applicants have different abilities to gather and present strong evidence, which can lead to different outcomes even for similar cases. Human error also plays a role. USCIS is a large agency with many employees and contractors worldwide. Mistakes can happen during processing or decision-making. While these errors are usually corrected through appeals or requests for reconsideration, they can cause decisions to seem inconsistent. The burden of proof is on the applicant. They must show they meet all requirements and are admissible. If there's any suspicion of fraud or misrepresentation, USCIS can deny the application. How officers interpret the evidence and assess these issues can vary, leading to different results. For Black immigrants navigating the US immigration system, these inconsistencies can be especially frustrating. The discretionary nature of decisions means there's often uncertainty and unpredictability. This can add stress to already challenging processes influenced by cultural and social factors. To improve chances, applicants should prepare complete, organized applications and respond quickly to USCIS requests. Working with legal professionals familiar with immigration law can also help address issues related to admissibility or grounds for denial. Being aware of these factors helps applicants understand that decision variability isn't always about unfairness but often about the complex process USCIS uses. Staying organized, seeking legal advice, and understanding the importance of evidence can make a difference. Remember, if a decision seems inconsistent, there are options to appeal or request corrections. Patience and persistence are key when working through the US immigration system.